canned food products, right? Because let's say you go to the supermarket and you want canned fruits for your lunch, right? So unless the can is designed such that you can easily, because there are those that are easy to open, right? Then you need to have that opener with you to open the cans, is it? Which is not convenient for the consumer, is it? But these pouches are so simple that you just literally just tear it, right? And it will still preserve your food products as you wish. So you can can that in such pouches. They also give you convenience because, I mean, you can pack as the smallest quantity that the consumer can afford, is it? So you get to even reach consumers that will not actually be able to buy tin cans. For that. But again, we also have tin cans that are actually the most likely packaging for canned food products that you find. That's why we call them canned products. Because of where it started, right? Yes. Then, but again, we also have glass jars that are out there. So for many SMEs, I think glass jars is where people are starting, right? Yeah, because of the possibility of actually being able to process these products even at home. We have even gadgets that can help you to vacuum package some of these canned products. And they're actually available cheap, is it? So if you're doing it by hand, it is actually a possibility for you. Although when it comes to the standardization process, it's not the conventional, practical standardization that is required, right? Yes. But for some of them, it actually does the job, right? But we'll touch on that when it comes to aspects of safety. Now, the other process of interest is drying and dehydration, and I'm happy that some of you are already doing it, all right? So in case you want to now do it, you may get a few of these techniques and be able to apply them. So drying technologies are many. Edge-hold, traditionally, sun drying, is it?
Yes.
You put it in the sun and then it dries. Or you can do solar drying. Somebody mentioned solar dryers, right?
Yeah.
You're crafting them for consumers or you're crafting them for yourself?
For consumers and for ourselves also.
Right, so if an SME wants...
Yeah.
Right. That's very interesting. So capacity-wise?
We have different capacities.
Right.
Yeah, so when our client comes, we are able to see what they are drying, what their current quantity, what they are producing currently, and then we advise on what would be best in terms of
the design. And then somebody can come with their own design for them. Or you have your designs.
We have a patented design, and also because you see, for drying, customers like these ones are very sensitive. They want it to work. They don't want stories.
Definitely.
So we recommend what we are sure will work.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So solar drying
and maybe the materials you are able to source within everything.
Yes, for the dryers, for construction of the dryers, yes, everything is sourced within the country. Yes.
All right. That is nice. Are they controlled?
It's temperature controlled.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have a pure solar option, which depends on the heat, but we regulate the temperature. Then we have one which is hybrid, meaning that when you have no source of heat from the sun, you're able to burn biomass and be able to direct that heat into the food chamber and have that air. Also, we have a cleaning technology for that hot air, so that whatever comes in contact with the food is cleaned.
Yeah, so you don't have the smoke.
Yes, your food will not be smoky flavor.
That's very interesting. I hope you get market here.
Potential.
Yeah.
We are negotiating the price.
Not because you know each other now.
To be fair.
Hey.
Very nice. So solar drying is actually the best. I would say that because you get to tap the natural heat. Right? Yeah. But the beauty of theirs is that if you don't have solar, right? They have an alternative for you, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to stop production, because that is the biggest drawback in sun drying.
Yes, yes.
Yes. If it is like this, the way it is, the weather in Nairobi, you can't dry anything.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, but for such a system, you still continue
To dry.
to dry your product.
Yeah.
Then we also have spray drying. The application is different for different food products.
Yeah.
Freeze drying. For me, freeze drying is the best. Right? For me, it's the best. That is where you should aim when it comes to
Dry.
drying. So essentially, hydration, we are removing some moisture sometimes. These technologies are interchangeably used, right? Somebody will talk of dehydration, meaning they are removing moisture, all of it,
Yeah.
right? But sometimes dehydration may also mean we're just concentrating the product.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So there are some of those technologies that employ dehydration, the likes of reverse osmosis. We apply that